versions of these that you would see on VCRs. Technology hasn't changed much, but you know, I value some stuff like that because I'm always thinking like, okay, yep, I have amplifiers kind of laying around the house, you know, high quality, high end aftermarket speakers, or at least what I consider. They're not Audison or, you know, Focal, Alpine type bars are pretty decent, especially when amplified. But I'm always thinking about, you know, how to grow the system when this double DIN and this backup camera are probably going to be all that's going to be needed for this Dodge Ram in its lifetime. A little bit of melted schmutz on that, so wait for that to cool down and pull that off. Yeah, it's just a little bit of burnt insulation. This ground, Kenwood side, is actually a thicker gauge, same with the constant 12 volt, which is actually kind of nice to see, but takes a little bit longer for the strands and the wire to heat up to take the solder. So something else you'll see in like legitimate electronic repair, you know, is the use of flux, and this is thin enough gauge to where it just sucks in especially the lead-free copper that doesn't bubble and fall off. You know, it's just fine. So let's do a quality check. Make sure we got all these channels right. Black tracer, solid. It's funny how this one has a black tracer on one side, then it's a 180 for the other side, which is obviously just how I wired it, but whatever. Just makes it all the more difficult to turn these and check. Yep, we're good. Okay, cool. What else we got? We got a reverse. This is going to be a reverse input, and this should be a reverse output. So we should be able to connect these purples. So this will basically be the way for the radio to get a trigger. Typically it is a 12 volt positive switching, positive input trigger from the vehicle to know when it goes into reverse. A lot of times you're supplementing that with just the reverse tail light, getting voltage, 12 volts, and then that's turning the camera on. So basically that's how the radio knows to go, you know, here's a main screen, here's your Apple CarPlay playing, flick in reverse and the screen changes. It's basically whenever this wire gets power.